their blood into their bodies.
Yeah.
So that's actually, I don't know, I guess the transfusion or something, but like, I don't remember. Like in the comics, I think she just gets blasted by those, like by Kree tech.
Yeah.
And then like her DNA is like suddenly
Altered,
infused. But anyways, speaking of her Kree powers, I kind of want to talk about her powers.
Well, those
for a
weren't even
minute.
the Kree. Those were from whatever that generator was. Right?
Well, yeah,
it was
but I
four of
mean, in the
four of
comics, they're
they're Krees in the back.
she's half Kree, half human,
Oh.
which I think they kind of explained with the blood transfusion. But like in the movie, you know, it's definitely revealed to be the Tesseract that kind of like that power kind of comes in play. But with her powers, she's definitely set up to be the most powerful hero we've seen yet in the MCU. So I think that's awesome and that's great. However, you know, she kind of has got the like Superman dilemma, where
no one can oppose her.
yeah,
type
like
thing?
what's your weakness? Like how are you ever going to get over her? Which I'm sure in either Endgame or in Captain Marvel 2,
Rogue.
she's going to absolutely lose her powers.
Rogue.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to
from
do
X-Men.
that.
That's a rogue. That's called a rogue from X-Men.
Yeah.
Because that's which I should have said earlier. Because like when you asked how were you introduced? Because technically, I knew of Captain Marvel from the X-Men.
X-Men.
Because I saw her like in a flashback of Rogue, and it was like, oh, so that's how Rogue became a tank. You know, just fucking running through people and running through walls and like slapping the Juggernaut and all this other crap. It's like, oh, because she took her power by accident. You know, so it's like that's her crap. Like, and I think that'd be pretty badass.
I do
you know,
want to
like,
see her go toe to toe with Thanos, like for real
oh,
though.
oh
before
yeah,
anything.
throw some hands on him.
Yeah, because like I mean, which I think is a little ridiculous, but like in the last Avengers movie, like he does hand Hulk's ass to him, and I was like, I don't know if that would happen quite like that, but I they did that to show like how powerful he is, like even without all the stones.
But
so.
they made like the Hulk. What is it in Thor Ragnarok? Thor beat the Hulk easily. It's like the Hulk is like an end game boss. He shouldn't be easy. Like, you know, like period.
Yeah.
Like you should like be like about to faint. If you beat him, like you're falling face first on your ass. Like I beat him.
Well, and that's like
and
the
I'm down,
Thor
you know,
Hulk fight, though. Like, I mean, Thor is like powerful, and we're
but, like,
talking MCU terms.
Like,
like, he's a god.
No. He is powerful, but the thing is, though, the Hulk beat the shit out of Thor multiple times. Wolverine multiple times. So, like, when he got his ass handed to him, it was like they didn't really build him up because he's not really a badass, you know. And like,
That's
I
fair.
hope because Captain America could hold off Thanos, but the Hulk can't.
Right.
It's like how
Well,
is that?
he's got some
like-
problems coming.
But no, but it's like, okay, I understand you have a super soldier, but like Captain America would get squashed by Hulk. I just hope, because CGI fights, they really don't do them well. And Thanos is 100% CGI. Like, his actor isn't that big. You know, what's his name? Who played Cable in Deadpool 2?
Yeah. Oh,
That's the
God,
actor who
what's his
plays,
name?
that's the actor who plays
Brolin.
Thanos. Yeah. But it's like, so they can't do that good of a fight scene, which I hope they do, but it's going to be like, you know, a gangbang fight. You know, like everybody fight them at once. Yeah.
Well, in any case, I'm pumped to see what she's got left into the next sequel, which is probably going to be another 4 years, but I'll wait.
Well, not just the next sequel, but the next Avengers movie, which they
This
teased at the end that she'll
So
be
excited!
in. So she is going to go ahead and go interact with some other MCU characters.
Thor likes her.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, he's like, I like it. Yeah, when he got his hammer axe back.
Yeah. So that'll be exciting.
liking
I
those
do
white
think,
suits.
back to the whole setup movie, I think the next installations are probably going to be bigger and better.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I'm fully expecting it.
She's like a galactic like force. So it's like, because they basically said, was it Samuel Jackson, Nick Fury said, we didn't need her all these other times.
Yeah.
All those alien invasions, our heroes can handle this.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah, like half of the universe is wiped out in an instant. We need you
Now
back.
we need, yes.
So like, she is the heavy of that team. You know, she's the Rocky Balboa. She's the Goku. You know.
So just moving on, I did want to make sure we covered some talk about like diversity of the MCU coming forward, you know, especially after Black Panther and Captain Marvel and how well they've seen, you know, that diversity does in the theaters.
More people than white men see movies? It's crazy.
It's impossible.
No, I don't believe it.
So, like, upcoming in development and, like, rumored future, I guess, is what we're going to see coming down the pipeline. We do have Black Widow is rumored.
Yes.
So, that's a female-led. Shang-Chi, a Chinese character. Miss Marvel, I've heard rumored, which I'm pumped about because I love Miss Marvel more than I love Captain Marvel.
I've heard that
Same.
teased a lot,
She's the
actually.
one in, like, the
She's
black
Camilla Khan.
swimsuit.
Yeah.
She's got like head to toe covered. Kevin Feige's also confirmed that there are LGBTQ characters, both existing in our current Marvel universe and like new ones that will be introduced. So we are getting diversity there.
We said Valkyrie.
Okay,
is a
speaking
lesbian.
of that, though,
Possibly.
come on.
Yeah,
Am I the only one who got some definite vibes from the Maria friendship?
No,
Like,
vibes for sure. And, like, I didn't necessarily want to bring it up because, like, you can have close female friendships without there being a romantic interest. But
absolutely.
like,
but living together and
yeah,
raising a child
raising a
together in the
kid.
South.
And I think they definitely did it on purpose because there's no mention of, Maria's ex-partner or husband or anything as far as, like, a father figure. And, like, there's really, which I love that there's no male romantic interest for Brie Larson in Captain Marvel. And I think that
was great.
was
I
really
love that
important.
Keep it that way.
Yeah.
I think they should do that a lot more, male
Yeah.
or female. I hate seeing that
And
forced
actually, I
romantic
think they're
shit.
moving away from that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They started almost all of their original movies with like love interests, and slowly they're like, we don't have to show that to make a good movie.
Especially a superhero movie. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
That
eating
was probably
time.
the downfall of Wonder Woman for me. I think my
Yes.
least favorite part of it
was
was
downfall
just like,
for, like-
really,
because it
really.
felt again contrived. It was
So
unnecessary.
forced. It's like what
Right.
is it? The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about Mary Jane, okay?
Right.
Get her out for screen. Like, I understand you like her Peter Parker, but we're not here for Peter Parker. We're here for fucking Spider-Man, and not here for Peter Parker's relationship.
Yeah.
Like, get that out of here.
She was pretty weak.
Is that like she's okay, but it's like one movie is enough.
Right.
Not even one movie. Just like show me a clip. You had a romance. It didn't work out. Tough shit. Good thing you're a hero and you're saving lives.
But yeah, we'll see. But I feel like since he did mention some of them are existing.
Well, no,
I
we
think
said Valkyrie.
Captain Marvel could definitely
Yeah.
be.
Valkyrie from Thor Ragnarok is lesbian.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she's dead because of that
Oh,
spaceship thing.
she's not. They confirmed she's
Oh,
living.
she's not? Okay, because
Yeah.
because it just opened up with Thanos.
They released some
whooping
new
ass,
new
like,
posters, so
Yeah.
they confirmed that
Okay.
she's alive.
Yeah.
So it's like, what happened to her then? It's like,
I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
One of the last things I wanted to cover real quick because I rant about this every time. So I read a lot of comics and I hate reading comics with female characters because they are all sexualized.
Oh my
So
God.
I mean, all the cleavage. I'm actually going back reading like Carol Danvers as Ms. Marvel right now. There's like side crotch shots that you're just like, this is ridiculous.
It's not
Very
her.
impractical for fighting, also.
Very impractical.
No armor.
They're all fighting in heels
Flaps
all
everywhere.
of the time.
Swimsuits.
I
Swimsuits
think
and
that
heels.
really does a disservice to not only women, but come on.
And common sense.
But yeah, but also to men, saying that like men don't want to read female characters without them being sexualized.
Yeah.
And I think that is true in a lot of cases because that's the way society has pushed men's brains. But I think that does a disservice to young men, especially saying that they're not going to be interested in this character unless there's tits and ass,
Right. But that's why I also love this movie and like Carol Danvers as a character moving to Captain Marvel because she's covered like head to toe. She's wearing flat shoes.
Yeah.
She's not in heels.
Yeah.
Even whenever Brie Larson's like kicking ass in like her civvies.
Yeah.
She's wearing boots
Yeah.
with no heels.
Yes.
She's the thing about her whole thing. I love the clothes she's wearing is very covered and not sexualized or anything like that. But her hair is fucking curled in every goddamn scene she goes
It's not
into.
pressed or
Like, I'm
anything.
going into battle. Let me get my armor on and curl my hair.
Yeah, what hairspray are you using?
No, that's not going to happen. So that's my little that's what they got wrong.
Just that one.
They were doing
But-
everything else so
I mean,
right,
that's
and
like-
they got it
They did that
wrong.
with men too. They like, oh, yeah, make sure you hit that good cut. It's like, no, man, like.
And just
like,
in like TV and film in general, you have that whole unrealistic of, oh, I just woke up in my full face of makeup.
Oh my god.
You know,
Even
so
like
I mean
the-
that's so common, but I definitely I agree.
And it's just
for
like
sure.
women know you can't pull off that that is not a natural curl she's wearing. Like she took
No.
time with a hot iron to do that.
Give her
like,
a
that's
ponytail.
Such bullshit.
Yeah.
She's going into battle.
Yeah.
like,
Like,
give me 10 minutes while I do my hair. I
Yeah,
wanna
the
make
woman
sure
needs a
peeking
sock
ass.
bun.
yeah, come on.
Yeah, my Air Force.
No, I
girls.
thought her costume was great.
I
I did
did
too.
think she did also. They didn't put way too much makeup on her. Either.
Yes.
Not that I'm a big fan of makeup. There's nothing wrong with wearing makeup, but,
But
like
also when you're a warrior
impractical
going to
for
battle.
battle. You
Like-
know,
You should
probably
look
not your
like-
priority.
Like the battle's real, because like if it doesn't look like just like I've seen the movie Immortals, horrible movie, has a ton of actors in it though. Basically like one of those great demigod movies, but it opens up with this oracle waking up from hot sweat and she's huffing and puffing, looks beautiful. It's like, so how is that a hot nightmare sweat? Because if anybody else, like you're drenched, like
Yeah, your hair's stuck to your face.
exactly, you're not gonna look miraculous.
No.
Yeah,
But I think they do that with men and women. But
for sure. But definitely women more.
Yeah. I don't think men take hot curlers to their.
But
their
you're right.
no,
The,
but I mean,
costume, the costume was good though. Maybe that's like a step forward. We'll see.
Yeah, and again, it's not supposed to be a super realistic movie. So, like, I think that is something to remember. Of like, this is, bringing to life a comic book character, and I'm glad that they didn't super sexualize her. Like, I appreciate that.
I'm ready for the pixie cut though.
Yeah.
all right.
Hell yeah.
Get
Which
What is,
the helmet though was probably my favorite part of the costume because it does that like sweet hot faux hawk
So
thing.
cool.
Supersonic
I want
warhead.
that. I want that.
Supersonic nega warhead.
Oh yeah,
So, she's in
yeah,
it.
with her.
Yeah,
her
and
buzz.
she's queer. She's lesbian. Because even in Deadpool 2, she had a girlfriend there,
Yeah.
like in the mansion. So
That's
I mean,
right.
like we're already bringing diversity, and we're also bringing in like practical,
And
realistic
openly
costumes
too.
Yeah,
And I do
like-
think like it's kind of sad to think about, but I think if it turns out that Captain Marvel is an LGBT character, that they did it so subtly because like, okay, it's already a big deal to have a female driven, a female lead,
Yeah.
and like we can't give them too much at once, guys.
Like those white men are going to be angry. Like,
Which
what?
is-
you,
I mean,
you
that's
mean she's
real.
not interested in me?
Yeah.
In my penis?
What?
Impossible. I'm angry.
Inconceivable.
He's like, I don't want to see this movie now.
Which we already drove him away. So
No,
That's
like,
fine.
also,
They can stay-
I
they
like
can
it
stay
'cause, like,
away.
nobody
Goodbye.
said anything. Like after all the great reception and all the numbers came in from
All
Captain
the
Marvel,
trolls just
it's like
hushed.
nobody had anything to say. So it's like, what now, dude? Because like if you were right and you still had that opinion, where is it now?
yeah, for
Where
sure.
is
Captain Marvel showing up and showing out. Higher, further, faster, baby.
Exactly.
I just do have one
She's in
last.
Fast and the Furious.
No, did anybody look at their cat differently after that?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
No, I
The
mean, like,
best.
Flirkins.
The best.
I look at
That
everyone
was-
was freaking out. It's like even like what is it that Juan is like dangerous animal.
Yeah.
You know? It's
Yeah.
like- and it was like, what is this a cat? He's like,
Yeah.
because even that scroll who was like, get the thing away from me.
Yeah, you knew
thing.
that was coming.
I
So
love
are-
the Flirkins.
Are all cats flirkins or
Some.
Okay,
No.
just-
But no, like
yeah.
they.
No,
that's like,
no,
I think that's like their
Flurkins
natural,
just
their natural
take
form.
the
They take the form of cat.
cat.
So
Oh,
they like
okay,
they have like
okay,
feline because
They're actually like an alien race
Feline.
Gotcha.
thing or whatever.
like they reproduce like quickly because apparently in the comics, Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy, like he meets his name's actually like Chewie
Okay.
instead of in
Goose, yeah,
instead
it's
of
Chewie
Goose,
instead of
yeah.
Goose, right.
And he met him or her.
Yeah, that was
There's,
like Rocket's
yeah.
line. Like,
Yeah.
get that thing away
Yeah.
from me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what that is for
Yeah,
sure.
but if it, and like because they reproduce like literally like you know how cats just like disappear.
Yeah.
Now what Flurkins do, and those like a million is like in your basement, like almost like ready like to pop out alien style.
That's awesome. I mean,
Yay, Goose.
They make him jump anywhere. They can literally create pocket dimensions and jump into them type stuff.
nice.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I was just gonna thank everybody for coming out and having this
Thank you for having
amazing
me.
conversation about Captain Marvel, because I could talk about it all day.
I know.
Yeah,
we could
honestly,
keep
so
going.
or
Yeah.
comic books in general.
I don't think anybody's gonna listen to it if I talk about it all day. So we should
It was,
probably.
there's great moments in it. So I hope everyone
did.
checks
Yeah,
it out.
please go see it. I hope you did see it because we spoiled everything. But
just spoiled
go see it
everything.
again. Take